MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Mitch Keller is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
So now here is Harrison Bader. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Cincinnati, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Tyler Callahan, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball is
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Reynolds hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Next, here is Starling Marte. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Runners off for second. A bouncer up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Marte blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Pirates leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ball two. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now to the plate, Matt Olson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball one. Castillo has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Popped up. Olsen waits on it. 1 away.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Now at the plate is Michael Busch. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And the pitch. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Xander Wheel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Busch leads off first with 1 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's a look over to first.
He's good.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Once again a 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Full count still. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now for Cincinnati, Patrick Dwyer. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wheel is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 8.
Next to hit, Davy Grion. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 home.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in will be Mitch Keller as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Mitch Keller.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to bat will be Andrelton Simmons, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Right fielder, Harrison Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Tyler Callahan. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here is strike three called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number two instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way. To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He set the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He collected a base hit his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Brian Hayes digging in now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Shoots this one over to first. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Jansen is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings in George Springer. He's set, and the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Patrick Dwyer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here comes the 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Davey Grion, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Three and one.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Reynolds has it for out number 3. One left for Cincinnati. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Way to go.
Now at the plate here is Michael Bush. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Skied into very shallow right. Bader is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Up next for the Buccos, Xander Wheel. On its way is pitch number 75. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bader is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Digging in next, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo.
Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's fouled away. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Roansy Contreras will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Stepping in now, Tyler Callahan. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Bader, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Lined into left center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Reds do strike for a run, and it comes on this RBI triple. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Reds. Gabriel Macio is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch on its way. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To third. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Bucks go down quietly. It remains 1-0. TJ Zoik is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Patrick Dwyer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Davy Grion, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's it.
The 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates 0. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Here's Starling Marte. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And now the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Michael Bush will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hayes is off of first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. And now in the box, Harrison Bader. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Harrison Bader.
Now here's the first offering. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1. Popped him up. Simmons has a play. 1 down. Now into the box, Tyler Callahan. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So now into the box is Corey Seager. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Sal Romano takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The right fielder, Vander Wheel.
Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And it misses. 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Now
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Luis Basabe will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Adam Kloffenstein enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. He's set. Here it comes. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Jansen shading to his right. 1 away. George Springer the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Patrick Dwyer will be next. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate. Here is Patrick Dwyer. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to dig in, Davy Grion. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Luke Voigt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Diego Castillo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the Pirates.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Castillo earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Diego Castillo earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.